guys, it's Fee, and happy Thanksgiving Eve to everybody. So, Turkey Day is tomorrow. In honor of Turkey Day, I'm going to do the Thanksgiving tag, which I was tagged in by Lori, Polycystic Cysta. I will link her original tag below. Go check it out. And right off the bat, if you're watching this, you're tagged, go do it because it's fun. And that's that. And I'm the tag queen. I'm the tag queen, and I got tagged by somebody else. I think that's pretty awesome. I don't know if she created this tag or if she caught one that I hadn't seen yet, but either way, I'm going to do it. And it is 10 questions long. All right, so right off the bat, number 1, what is your favorite Thanksgiving side dish? For me, it's mashed potatoes. I have never met a tater that I didn't like. No. Unfortunately, that's a bad thing because I can literally make a meal out of mashed potatoes. It's ridiculous. But I will say, Lori said hers was green bean casserole. And you know what? Green bean casserole gets a bad rap. I think it's pretty good. So I would say that's runner-up. It's run-up for me. Mashed potatoes, hands down, though. Sorry. Green beans do not win to taters. All right. Number 2, what is your favorite Thanksgiving dessert? My favorite Thanksgiving dessert is cinnamon apple pie, homemade. And yes, I'm being biased because it's my own. Other than that, pretty much any pie. I think Thanksgiving should end with pie and whipped cream if you have it on hand. Whipped cream is always a good thing. All right, number 3. Do you like the turkey, just the sides, or both? I like turkey. The problem is, unfortunately, most of the time it's not cooked right. Most of the time it's like drier than a bone, and no. But I have run into a few people that can make turkey pretty good. My sister-in-law can make turkey pretty darn good. And a friend of mine can make turkey pretty good. But as a child, the turkey just never appealed to me. And I think it's just because it just wasn't made right. And a lot of people just leave it in the oven for too long, I guess. I don't know. So, for the most part, I'm really more of a ham person, and not just any ham. My favorite ham is honey-baked ham. Now, I don't know if that is a local thing. That is a brand. It's a store. You can go and get these pre-baked hams, and I'm thinking pre-baked. No, don't judge. They're awesome. They are completely awesome. All you have to do is warm them up. And it's one of those hams that has the glaze on the outside, and it's so sweet, and it literally tastes like the thing was soaked in sugar. It's amazing. So if it's the ham, no sides. Just give me the ham and step away. But if it's the turkey, I will definitely do the sides. Again, the turkey's got to be made right, though, and that's the hard part. All right, number 4. What does your ideal Thanksgiving outfit look like? Seriously? Thanksgiving outfit? Really? Come on. The best I could say to this is, you know, in the past when it was, unfortunately the past for me, big huge family get-togethers, the outfit was jeans and a comfy sweatshirt because you didn't want a restriction on eating all that good food. Comfiness is definitely a requirement when stuffing one's face. And, of course, collapsing on the couch afterwards. You need to be in comfy clothes. So, yeah, I would say the Thanksgiving outfit is anything comfortable, really. We've never really gone out to anywhere fancy on Thanksgiving yet, so I'll get to that in a minute. So, yeah, Thanksgiving outfit, that one caught me off guard, actually. All right, number 5, what is your best Thanksgiving memory? Okay, when I was very young, my grandmother would do Thanksgiving. And it was in this house right here, because I grew up in this house, and I now own the house that I lived in. And in the basement, there would be this big, huge, long table set up. And I'm hoping I'm not mixing this up with Christmas, because both of them were very similar at times. Big long table set up. Everybody would come over. There'd literally be a feast up and down that table. But the part that I remember the most was on the other side of that basement, away from the food, of course. My nephew and myself would have paper airplane fights. And first off, let me explain. I was my father's midlife crisis. So my nephew was only a month younger than me, and I was his aunt. I remember being quite, what's the word? Proud of that when I was young. I would, walk up to him and say, I'm older than you. You have to pay attention to me. One of those jobs. Anyhow, so that explains, my nephew and I, you would think there'd be a big age difference there. There's not. And my father would bring home these big, gigantic boxes of green bar dot matrix paper. And we would go to town. We would go to town with paper airplanes. Now, I know some of you are laughing at the green bar reference. The rest of you are probably just too young to know what the hell it is that I was talking about. But that's all right. So, we would go to town for hours. And the basement floor was, and still is, tiled with black and white checkered tile. It literally looks like a checkerboard for humans. It does. And we would draw lines. There'd be a certain line of these black and white tiles that we couldn't cross over. And I can still hear it. Like, you crossed over that line, get back there, that doesn't count. No, that's my paper airplane. No, that's mine. I build them better than you do. And I can still hear it in my head. That probably sounds nuts, but that is one of the best Thanksgiving memories I have. And like I said, I'm hoping I'm not mixing that up with Christmas, because there were many, many years when I was much, much, much younger where the same thing happened on both holidays. All right, number 6. How many words can you make out of gobble? All right, you guys know I'm a programmer, right? Programmers can't spell. So, all right, gobble. Go, bob, Lego, log, Lego counts, that's a good one. Lego, log, what else can I make out of that? Beg, leg, lob, L-O-B, is that how you spell lob? Lob, blog, and I'm done. I'm out. How many was that? Was that good? I don't know. All right, number 7 is least favorite Thanksgiving dish. Well, I gotta go with cranberry sauce. From the can. The cranberry sauce from the can. I have a problem with anything when you take it out of its container and it still maintains that same shape with the divots of the can and everything, and you just set it on a plate and you're supposed to slice it up and eat it. That just sounds disgusting to me. Now, if it's a homemade cranberry sauce, I'm all for that. I like cranberry sauce, but not the stuff from the can. That's disgusting. All right. Number 8. Do you have any quirky Thanksgiving family traditions? Not really. Recently my husband and I do house hopping on Thanksgiving. We'll have dinner at one house and dessert at another. Now that's about to change this year. But I don't know. Does that count? Is that strange? That's the best I got on that one. All right. Number 9. Where do you and your family usually celebrate Thanksgiving? Well, the grandmother thing that I explained earlier, that stopped a long, long, long time ago. I've lost a lot of my family on that side. And I would say more recently, for the last, I've been married 13 years, so somewhere in that neighborhood. Let's go 13 to 15 years. Thanksgiving would be done by my, I'm going to say second cousin. My grandmother's sister's daughter. Is that second cousin? Someone correct me if I'm wrong. We just call them all cousins in my family. We don't really, count. So we'll just say my cousin did Thanksgiving for forever. Even before I would partake in that, I would have to say she's probably done it all of her life. And again, she's much older than I am. And that's where we would go. That's what we would do. And what's left of the family, we would go there and do that. And like I said, my husband and I would house hop for dessert. It just so happened a good friend of mine didn't live very far from there at all, literal walking distance if you wanted to. And that's why we would house hop. But this is the first year my cousin has decided she's had enough. She's had enough. She doesn't want to cook. She wants to go out. So we are all actually going to a buffet. And now I know what you're thinking. You're thinking buffet. And we're not talking like Old Country Buffet or one of those crazy places. This is actually a really, really good restaurant. I'm going to call it a restaurant. It's a place that actually hosts all kinds of events, and their food services are always involved. Let's put it that way. And they're doing a buffet. We do it for Easter, so we're familiar with the buffet. And normally it's pretty amazing. I mean, there's the display they put on for dessert, and you can have any of it. It's pretty hard to stay away from the calories. And I am sure their turkey will not be dried out. My cousin's actually wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad, but I am sure this place's turkey is going to be like phenomenal, because all of their food is really good, but I'll probably go for the ham. Like I said, ham girl. So that'll be something new this year. So that's what we're doing. Where am I? Number 10. Am I on number 10? 10. What are you most thankful for? Well, I actually am planning on doing a whole vlog on what I'm thankful for tomorrow for Turkey Day. So look out for that. So I don't want to use any of that. I don't want to give anything away. So I'm going to say I am thankful that I am breathing. Because when you get down to it, that's the most important thing. Breathing is very important. All right, that's it. 10 questions. Thanksgiving tag. If you're watching this, go and do it. Even if you don't have time to do it before Thanksgiving, I would still love to hear your answers. Belated Thanksgiving vlogs are allowed. All right, thanks for watching. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.